B502.
Madam Speaker, I am informed by the Economic Development Board that the land at the waterfront at Mayberg of an extent of 4.77 hectares is state land, which falls under the purview of the Ministry of Housing and Lands. I am further informed that the Ministry of Housing and Lands requested the EDB to invite expressions of interest for the development of the land at the waterfront. Thus, on 23rd October 2018, the EDB invited an expression of interest from property developers and investors to submit proposals for the lease of the said land for the development of a mixed-use commercial waterfront project. The closing date was 15th of December 2018. However, at the closing date for the submission of proposals, no offer was received. Madam Speaker, I am informed that the EDB is presently finalizing an expression of interest to enlist the services of a consultant to work on a master plan for the Mayberg waterfront project and on the regeneration of the Mayberg area under the National Regeneration Program introduced in June 2018 as an initiative to regenerate and revitalize the central areas of our city, towns, and larger villages.
B503.
Madam Speaker, the House will recall that during the budget speech of 2016-17, I announced the introduction of the Speed to Market scheme in order to give a new impetus to the textile and apparel sector with respect to its exports to the European market, especially in the wake of the challenges of Brexit. This scheme entails a 40% rebate on basic air freight costs to Europe, with government underwriting it over a period of 2 years. The scheme became effective as from April 2017. Subsequently, as from July-August 2017, Madam Speaker, the Speed to Market scheme was extended to a series of other products manufactured in Mauritius, such as jewelry, medical devices, fruits, flowers, vegetables, shellfish, articles of leather, footwear, watches, and fabric plush toys. For agricultural produce, the 40% rebate is shared equally between the planter and the exporter. The Economic Development Board, which manages the scheme, upon presentation of all the necessary documents as evidence of exports, refunds to eligible parties concerned the quantum of the applicable rebate. Madam Speaker, I am informed that since its introduction to 20th of June 2019, the Economic Development Board has disbursed a total amount of 189.6 million rupees under the Speed to Market scheme to 69 companies and 172 planters. Madam Speaker, I am further informed that the Compagnie mauricienne de textile Limited, one of the leading apparel manufacturers in Mauritius, has exported by air to Europe goods for an export value of around 2.7 billion rupees and has been refunded the largest amount under the scheme to the tune of 52,095,239 rupees. I wish to inform the House that these beneficiaries have acknowledged that the Speed to Market scheme has contributed to maintain the competitiveness of the exports to Europe, and that is why, Madam Speaker, in the 2019-20 budget, I have provided a sum of 120 million rupees under the scheme, which shall now be known as Support for Trade Promotion and Marketing Scheme, and the scheme will also consider the possibility of covering the US market.
With regards to Compagnie mauricienne de textile, recently the Honorable Minister will know that this company has expressed its intention to move away to other places, to Madagascar and Bangladesh, threatening some 5,000 jobs in that particular sector. Now, isn't it strange that this company has benefited for about 52 million under that scheme, and still they have expressed their intention of moving away?
Well, Madam Speaker, I mean, the question should be asked to the entrepreneur, not to me. To me, what I can say is that there is a scheme, and any enterprise which applies to get a rebate under that scheme, we look at the eligibility, whether it satisfies the criteria. If it satisfies the criteria, we have to, unless we are not serious ourselves. So, but of course, I will hope that those business people who are, in fact, in this case, is a very